All right, I talked a little bit about this guy in the previous episode, TJ McConnell for Arizona. Very interesting guy to rate. Very interesting. 23 years old. I had to misspell his name because they wouldn't let me put McConnell. Really kind of like the heart and soul of Arizona, of the Wildcats this year. Really was. Stanley Johnson obviously was the best player. I haven't actually rated him or shown him yet, but TJ McConnell, man, I'm he's not a great athlete, right? Okay, not a great athlete at all. You see, he got the 73, so a lot of people are probably like, you got to explain how in the world he ended up getting the 73. Crafty, offensive-minded point, which I think is pretty accurate. But when you look at like stuff like assist to turnover ratio and his field goal percentage near the rim, just the assist numbers, period, I really had no other choice but to get this guy a 73. I mean, the assist to turnover ratio for TJ McConnell was 3.1. That's like 3 is what you want every point guard to have. Rebounded well at 3.8, 6.3 assists is great. Shot the 3 okay, 32.1% from 3-point range, but the dude doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, he gets the assist numbers. He shoots decently inside on drives and that sort of thing. Man, I had to, it was really, he definitely got dinged for the athleticism thing because he's not a great athlete, and it didn't get great 3-point numbers. But aside from that, like the passing vision, passing IQ, I had to hit him off. The pass perception, because if you look at he averaged I think he averaged 3 steals a game. So it was like, where do I slight this guy? I'm sorry, 2.2 steals a game. But it's like, where do you slight this guy? If I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh, well, they're not projecting him to go high. But if I'm going by the statistics, which is what I've done with everybody I've rated, I had to hook him up. So this is why you see what you see with TJ McConnell. Speaking of Stanley Johnson, I just talked about him, and we are ready to talk about Stanley Johnson. I said I hadn't rated him yet. I admit I ain't got to him yet. You know what I mean. Stanley Johnson, 19 years old, and y'all are tripping because you got him rated higher than, you got McConnell rated higher than Stanley Johnson. Stanley Johnson was the best player on the team. He was. He was the most talented player on the team. McConnell, statistically, was better than Stanley Johnson. Even though Stanley Johnson led the team in scoring, McConnell overall, everything came together a little bit more. Stanley Johnson's still pretty raw. The 70 I don't think is a bad rating, and if you also look at the potential rating he has is much higher than McConnell's potential. Because McConnell is pretty much as good as he's probably going to get, except unless he becomes like an absolute dead-eye 3-point shooter, which is not totally out of possibility. But Stanley Johnson got a 70. He's only 19 years old, and he is huge, and he has a enormous wingspan. I had to hook him up with his wingspan is it's not like Bruno Caballo, but it's pretty crazy. 243 pounds. He reminds me so much of Meta World Peace without the crazy for sure. But yeah, just pretty tight and everything. Rebounding numbers are good. Strength numbers are good. Athletic numbers like speed and quickness is pretty good. But remember, not trying to max everybody out. So you're not going to say, oh, just because you're at the top of the draft, you automatically got to have an 80 or a 78. No, this is not considered a great draft class. So I don't want to have my top 5 guys going 80, 79, 80, 78, 77. That might have been okay for last year with Wiggins and Parker and Embiid, but not this year. So this is why Stanley Johnson and other people got what they got. And like I said, I'm going by stats, man. I'm going by stats and videos and scouting reports and what I've seen and that sort of thing. So let's move on to the last guy of this episode, and it is LSU's Jordan Mickey, who you can group him in with Tyler Harvey from Eastern Washington. 2 of the most underrated guys to me with that chance to be in this draft class. Now, Jordan Mickey is actually only a sophomore, so he doesn't have to be in the draft. I think he might end up being in it. 10 badges, a 71 overall, raw rebounding forward. He is an undersized power forward, though. He's only 6'7", 235 pounds, but mercy, did he get some stuff done. First of all, he played 34.9 minutes a game. It's only 40 minutes in a college basketball game. So he playing all but 5 minutes of the game, first and foremost. Rebounding like a maniac, 9.9 rebounds, over a block a game. You might be wondering, how in the world is he getting over a block a game? He's 6'7". Well, my dude's wingspan is like he is from some sort of sci-fi movie. It's crazy. I mean, I would say the only person with a similar frame that I can think of is Elton Brand, but he has a 7'2" wingspan and 6'7". That is pretty doggone impressive. 7 inches longer than your height. That's pretty impressive. So this is how he's getting this stuff done. Averaging 15 points a game, 9.9 rebounds, 3.6 blocks at 6'7", man. Are you serious? 0.9 steals. Why in the world? I mean, I understand he's 6'7", and there's questions about, whatever. But this dude is got to, if he comes out, he's got to get drafted. How are you not going to draft him? I don't understand that, how he would not get drafted. And I understand it would be a second-round pick, but I would think he would need to be drafted. Just me. That's what I would think. You know what I'm saying? So, hey. Jordan Mickey. He actually, if you look at a real picture of him, he looks like he could be related to Penny Hardaway or somebody. But he's I think, what you would call like the absolute glue guy / star for LSU. Yeah, they got Jarrell Martin or whatever, but I don't know, man. This guy was really something else this season. He had a really good year, and I don't think you hear his name enough. So that's it. And I'm gonna try to put together some more episodes for you for the draft class update. We have rolled through done about 18 guys so far. So obviously I got a lot more to do. My expectation that I set was that it would be done before the actual NBA draft. So I'm gonna stick with that for sure. I'll be able to probably narrow that down a little bit more as the days go by. So I'm gonna try to work this every day and see how fast we can get it out. I appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Peace.